Stan Waterman, and I understand you have a new book out. Would you tell us all about Sea Salt Memories and Essays?
Well, if the audience is looking at the picture that's on the cover of the book, they will see a man they buy a used car from, somebody you could trust. It's a compilation of essays that I did over a number of years for the old Ocean Realm magazine, and background of growing up by the sea with a lot of disparate things about growing up, life, what attracted me to the sea, and experiences I had over almost 50 years of diving. I'm a very old man, you know.
Are you willing to tell us how old you are?
Well, actually, I'm 82. I'm going on 83. And you know how I've managed to stay young so long? I started years ago putting Geritol right into the main line every day. And maybe a little Malox at the end of the day.
Well, you seem very youthful, and I think that's wonderful. Tell me, what is it that captivated you about diving from the very beginning?
Adventure in a medium, an area that was out of our range as I grew up in the 30s. And those early books, of course, sensationalized diving. Monsters, man-eating sharks. And then along came Cousteau and Hans Haas, and after the Second World War, I became very aware of them. I was a blueberry farmer in Maine, living right by the ocean, had the first aqualung in the state of Maine, because I'd already become enamored of the idea of going into the sea, and then one day decided that blueberry farming sucks. Said, who are these people, like Cousteau, Hans Haas, having this great adventure going into the sea, and decided it means taking a chance, making a break from the old mold, and so I mortgaged what we had, built a dive boat from a lobster boat hauled in a little boat yard near where we were, took it to the Bahamas, set up shop, and as Robert Frost said, somehow you take the road less traveled by and you never look back.
That's great. That's really great. Can you tell us one of your most memorable scuba stories?
You know, a question, of course, that's always asked, have you ever been scared? And I was never since as scared as I was the first time many years ago, back in the mid-60s, that we did a feature film called Blue Water, White Death. It was a theater release film. And for the first time, the divers had experienced going out of their cages into oceanic deep water with the big oceanic sharks. We did, and we didn't know what was going to happen. We thought we could get away with it. And we were all scared. We still talk about it, those of us who are still alive that did that. And since then, we've learned so much about sharks. I work with them all the time because that's what the public is fascinated by. And I'd like to say that sharks put my children through college, because that's what the American Sportsman Show wanted all those years I shot, dangerous marine animals. So a compilation of experiences, working with them, still is exciting, and I respect them, and I hope that I know how to behave with them, but that is where it is at so much of the time if we're shooting commercially.
Any advice you'd want to give to divers today?
Advice that I give to divers today, I would say, and I have said this to young people, that it is certainly one of the great adventures of our time. Very few of us are likely to be chosen to be astronauts, to go into outer space, but with very easy training and putting those wings on your back that Cousteau invented and so on, you can go into the world of the sea in another alien world and have the greatest adventure of your life. And I've had it, and I've loved every bit of it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I have more to say. Let me tell you about the mean German governess I had. This is in my new book, who caught me playing with my weenie when I was sitting on the pot, and said if I ever did it again, a little guy would jump out of the laundry basket, cut it off, and sew it on the middle of my back where I couldn't reach it. Well, this is in the book, so it isn't all about diving, but growing up with these terrible things that impacted on me.
Well, I have a great appreciation for that, being a psychiatrist and a child psychiatrist myself.
That's why I told you. Yes. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you very much.